For the last 2 years, you couldn't open a feed without being told that prompt engineering was your golden ticket. The idea was simple: learn the right magic words, whisper them to the machine, and you'd print money. Isolated commands were a brief bridge to a more complex reality. Typing instructions into a chat box was a temporary workaround for a technology that hadn't yet learned to think for itself. Here is the structural bottleneck. Manual prompting requires a human at the keyboard for every single output. You type a prompt, the AI gives an answer, and then it stops, waiting for you to tell it what to do next. It is a slow, one-to-one transaction. Now, the architecture has changed. Modern AI models are designed to query themselves. They loop, reflect, and iterate on their own outputs without needing you to hit enter between every single step. If perfectly wording a single prompt is no longer a viable competitive advantage, what exactly are the people building wealth doing differently today? They are orchestrating entirely autonomous systems that run without them. To understand this, we have to look at how software is being built right now. The industry has moved away from isolated tools and toward self-contained digital ecosystems. This relies on what are called autonomous agents. An agent is a specialized AI worker programmed with a specific goal and the ability to execute a multi-step workflow completely on its own. When you string these together, you get an orchestration engine. A manager agent evaluates a goal and then automatically delegates tasks to a researcher agent, a writer agent, and an editor agent. If the writer makes a mistake, the editor catches it and sends it back for revision, all without a human in the loop. Compared to a human manually typing prompts, a multi-agent system operates at a scale that ignores human limitations. These agents process information and execute tasks in parallel, finishing weeks of manual coordination in minutes. The modern entrepreneur acts as a systems administrator for a digital workforce. When these orchestration engines are applied to specific business structures, the path to scale becomes mechanical. Dan Martell maps this execution through a 7-step sequence. It starts with targeting boring markets. These are traditional industries where AI adoption is currently low, meaning the competition is slow, but the potential profit margins remain attractive. Before building the tech, you pre-sell the concept. You validate that real paying customers actually want the solution, which prevents wasting capital on a product with no market. Next, you select a high-margin business model. Running multiple AI agents continuously in the background carries significant computational costs. Your pricing structure must be robust enough to absorb those fees while leaving a healthy profit. Then comes the engine, an automated delivery system. The moment a customer payment clears, it triggers your chained AI agents to instantly begin assembling, refining, and delivering the digital package. What you end up with is a self-sustaining loop. You've built a high-margin asset that processes orders and executes the logistical delivery without requiring your daily attention. But this system has a built-in vulnerability. If you can spin up a team of AI agents to completely automate your service delivery, anyone else can do exactly the same thing just as easily. When execution becomes perfectly automated across an entire industry, the execution itself becomes a cheap commodity. The technology stops being a competitive advantage because everyone has it. Professor Scott Galloway points out the economic reality of this shift. When the cost of producing and executing digital work drops toward zero, the market is instantly flooded with infinite identical supply. This leads to a shift in leverage. As business operations become almost entirely algorithmic, human cognitive skills, the things the algorithm cannot produce, become the primary source of value. The first differentiator is storytelling. An autonomous agent can assemble a functional piece of software, but it takes a human with a clear vision to convince another human why that product matters to their life. The second is critical thinking. AI agents execute goals blindly. They lack a strategic compass. Human judgment is required to evaluate the nuances, navigate ethical gray areas, and determine if the goal the AI is chasing is even the right one. The most valuable skill set in the modern economy is hybrid collaboration. It is the deliberate fusion of human judgment with the tireless execution of an AI ecosystem. To capture real wealth in an automated age, you have to stop trying to outcompute the machine. Step back from the keyboard, design the systems, and focus on the human traits that no algorithm can copy.